When people hear the name Grand Sport, it instantly brings to mind that perfect middle ground between everyday usability and serious track capability. And the 2026 Corvette Grand Sport steps into that role with confidence, attitude, and a whole lot of engineering muscle. This isn't just another trim level, it's a statement from Chevrolet that performance doesn't have to be extreme to be extraordinary, and that balance, when done right, can be more exciting than outright excess. From the very first glance, the 2026 Grand Sport looks wide, low, and aggressive, but not overdone. The stance is noticeably broader than the standard Stingray, borrowing cues from the Z06 and even the ZR1 in the way it hugs the ground. The front end is sharper and more purposeful, with larger air intakes carved into the bumper to feed the brakes and cool the radiators. The hood carries subtle vents and sculpting that hint at what's happening underneath without shouting about it. Around the sides, the flared fenders are the real stars, giving the car that planted, muscular look that tells you it means business before it even moves. At the rear, quad exhaust tips, a functional diffuser, and a clean aerodynamic tail design finish the look with authority. What's impressive is how everything you see isn't just for show. The aerodynamics on the 2026 Grand Sport are carefully tuned, with functional vents, air curtains, and underbody panels working together to reduce drag and increase stability. Optional carbon fiber elements, including splitters, side skirts, and rear spoilers, aren't just visual upgrades, they genuinely improve downforce, helping the car stay glued to the road at higher speeds. Even if you're not a track regular, you feel that stability and confidence every time you push through a corner. Under the skin, the Grand Sport continues to live up to its reputation as the driver's Corvette. It's powered by an upgraded version of the naturally aspirated V8, likely derived from the Stingray's engine, but tuned for sharper response and higher performance. Expect power figures comfortably north of 500 horsepower, with a soundtrack that reminds you why naturally aspirated engines still have a special place in the hearts of car lovers. The throttle response is immediate, the revs climb eagerly, and there's a raw, mechanical honesty to the way it delivers power. For those who love control, the transmission options keep everyone happy. The lightning-quick dual-clutch automatic shifts with precision and aggression when you're pushing hard, yet stays smooth and refined in daily driving. For purists, the idea of a manual may still linger in discussions, and while the modern Corvette leans heavily toward advanced automatics, the driving experience remains deeply engaging, with paddle shifters that respond instantly to your commands. Acceleration is strong, not in a wild, uncontrollable way, but in a clean, confident surge that builds speed quickly and smoothly. 0 to 60 happens in just a few seconds, and what really stands out is how composed the car feels while doing it. There's no drama, no chaos, just controlled power being put to the ground with precision. On the highway, it feels relaxed and refined, but drop a gear and it transforms instantly, ready to attack. Handling is where the Grand Sport truly shines. The wider track, performance-tuned suspension, and upgraded brakes come together to create a car that feels incredibly planted. Turn-in is sharp, body roll is minimal, and the steering gives you a direct connection to the road. You feel what the front tires are doing, you sense the grip at the rear, and that feedback builds confidence whether you're carving through mountain roads or pushing hard on a closed circuit. The optional magnetic ride control adapts in real time, softening over rough surfaces and firming up when you start driving aggressively, making the car comfortable and capable at the same time. Braking performance is equally impressive. Large performance rotors, multi-piston calipers, and high-performance pads provide strong, consistent stopping power. There's a reassuring firmness to the pedal, and even after repeated hard stops, the brakes remain composed, resisting fade and maintaining confidence. It's the kind of braking system that makes you feel safe pushing the car, knowing it can rein itself in just as effectively as it can accelerate. Step inside, and the 2026 Grand Sport blends race-inspired design with modern luxury. The cockpit is driver-focused, with controls angled towards you and everything within easy reach. The digital instrument cluster is crisp and customizable, letting you choose between performance data, navigation, or a clean, minimalist display. The central infotainment screen is large, responsive, and intuitive, supporting smartphone integration, navigation, and performance apps that let you monitor things like lap times, G-forces, and engine data. The seats are another highlight. They're supportive without being punishing, hugging you in the corners but staying comfortable on longer drives. Available competition seats take that a step further, offering more aggressive bolstering for track days while still being usable on the street. Materials throughout the cabin feel premium, with leather, alcantara, carbon fiber, and aluminum trim creating an environment that feels both sporty and upscale. Technology is woven into the experience without overwhelming it. Advanced driver assistance features, a high-quality sound system, and multiple drive modes let you tailor the car to your mood. In touring mode, it's calm, quiet, and easy to live with. In sport or track mode, the car sharpens up, the exhaust opens, the throttle becomes more aggressive, and everything feels more alive. It's like having multiple personalities in one car, and switching between them is effortless. One of the unique selling points of the Grand Sport has always been its versatility, and the 2026 model continues that tradition. It's fast and capable enough to satisfy serious enthusiasts, yet refined and comfortable enough to be driven every day. You can commute in it, take it on road trips, enjoy a weekend cruise, and then take it to the track and push it hard, all without feeling like you're making compromises. The mid-engine layout, which has become a defining feature of the modern Corvette, plays a big role in this balance. With the engine placed behind the driver, weight distribution is more even, improving handling, traction, and overall stability. The result is a car that feels more agile and predictable, especially when driving at the limit. Even if you're not an expert driver, the car's natural balance makes it approachable and confidence-inspiring. Sound is another part of the experience that deserves attention. The exhaust note is deep and aggressive without being obnoxious. At idle, it has a low, menacing rumble. Under acceleration, it opens up into a rich, powerful roar that reminds you there's a serious V8 behind you. On the highway, it settles down, allowing for comfortable cruising without constant noise fatigue. Fuel efficiency, while not the main focus, is respectable for a performance car of this caliber. Modern engine management, cylinder deactivation, and aerodynamic efficiency help keep consumption reasonable, making the Grand Sport more practical than you might expect for a car with this much performance potential. Another key advantage of the 2026 Grand Sport is value. Historically, the Grand Sport has offered a lot of high-performance hardware for a price that undercuts many European rivals. You're getting serious speed, advanced engineering, striking design, and everyday usability without stepping into supercar price territory. That makes it incredibly appealing to enthusiasts who want top-tier performance without an extreme price tag. On the road, the car feels alive. Every input you give, it responds. Turn the wheel, and it turns immediately. Press the throttle, and it surges forward. Hit the brakes, and it slows with authority. There's a sense of connection that makes driving feel like an event, even at normal speeds. It's not just transportation, it's an experience. What really sets the 2026 Grand Sport apart is that it doesn't try to be everything at once. It knows its role. It's not the most extreme Corvette, and it's not the most basic either. It sits perfectly in the middle, offering a blend of performance, comfort, and style that makes it one of the most well-rounded sports cars on the market. Whether you're a longtime Corvette fan or someone considering the brand for the first time, the 2026 Corvette Grand Sport makes a strong case for itself. It looks aggressive without being over the top, it performs at a level that excites without intimidating, and it offers a driving experience that feels special every single time you get behind the wheel. In the end, the 2026 Corvette Grand Sport isn't just about numbers or specs, it's about how it makes you feel. Confident, excited, connected, and proud. It's the kind of car that turns an ordinary drive into something memorable, and that, more than anything, is what the Grand Sport name has always stood for.